If I told you I could give you life, would you leave the boundaries of your mind? I bet you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back and filming a brand new video for you guys. I know it's been a minute, but your girl is back. I decided to do this very summery, very glowy, very bright makeup look for you guys today. It's a smoky eye with some gold and a beautiful pop of color. If you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys at the end of the video in my next one. Love you! Okay, so I'm starting off with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer. I really love it for just blurring out any imperfections and large pores in the T-zone area. And then I'm taking my Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I take about half a pump of that and I mix that in with my Lancôme Teint Idole foundation. The Lancôme Teint Idole is a beautiful foundation on its own, but I do really enjoy just adding some natural glow and luminosity to it. Now I'm taking the Boi-ing Industrial Strength Concealer from Benefit. It's one of their newest concealers. I'm doing some spot concealing. As you can see, I was very impressed by it because even though I did have to build it, it didn't take a lot, and once I finished with it and I kind of patted some more of my foundation on top of the concealer, it just was flawless and beautiful. And now I'm just going with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium and doing the classic highlight and contour routine, but this is just the highlight part. And I would just like to take this time to say that if the lighting or anything at all seems strange, you do know that I use natural lighting if you watched my videos before. As well, I am in a new area and I am using some new equipment, so still figuring out how to do the angles and everything, and how to set everything up perfectly, so the dimensions might seem a little bit skewed. Now I am going with my Sacha Cosmetics Buttercup powder. If you've been on my channel before, you know that I love this stuff. It is my go-to. So once I finish with my powder and dusting away the excess on the chin and forehead, I will be going in with my Lorac eye primer. I love this stuff. It lasts all day on me, really it does. My eyeshadow does not crease and everything just goes on more smoothly when I use it. And then I'm going to be picking up my Tartlette in Bloom palette from Tarte, which has been out for a while, but I just love it. It's really, really pretty. I'm going with the shade Smarty Pants as my transition shade. That is just being, swept across the crease and on the lid. I'm concentrating it mainly in the crease, and then I'm just bringing the leftover, whatever's on the brush, down onto the lid. And to use this, I'm just using a very big, rather dense blending brush. You can also use this brush probably for concealer, but I just love it to blend. I feel like it just does a really great job, and it's a little bit heavier, a little bit bulkier, and it just does a really great job of packing those transition colors onto your eyelid. Now I'm picking up this shade Sweetheart from the Tartlette palette, and that one is another transition shade, but that's just going to give a little bit more definition to the eye. I'm taking a smaller concealer brush, as you can see there, and I'm just really getting into the crevices. I'm really getting into that crease, and I'm just starting to outline and define that crease. I am using all of the more matte neutral shades right now just to really build out where I want. And now I'm going in with the shade Firecracker. I think it's one of the most beautiful shades in the palette. I did wet my brush before I went in with it with my Rosewater spray from Badescu. It has been compared to the MAC Fix Plus spray, and it's just really making the sparkly shade just seem very metallic, which I love. And then I'm taking Funny Girl, which is a lighter golden shade in the palette, and I'm just plopping that in the middle just to give the middle just a little bit more depth and a little bit more shine. And then I'm mixing Smoke Show and Activist, and with a pencil brush I'm just packing that on the very outer corner of my lid, as you can see, just the outer third. And then I'm taking that smaller, tighter blending brush and I'm just smoking it out. I am winging it out just a little bit so that it's smoky and it has some shape to it. Then I went in with the shade Charmer, and I just popped that in my inner corner, and that just was a beautiful inner corner highlight for me. So I actually just went back to double check, and it turns out I used the shade Flower Child in my inner corner instead of Charmer. The Charmer is gorgeous. I did use Flower Child. And now I'm just taking those very same transition shades that I used at the top of my lid on the bottom lash line, and I'm just smoking that out. As you can see, I'm really trying to just make it look very gradient, and I am taking the very darker shade and connecting the bottom of the lash line to that little smoked out section on the outer third of my eye. And now I'm going with my e.l.f. Antigua palette. I use this very often. It's probably my favorite. It does a great job of just doing a contour, a very subtle contour, but you can, of course, deepen it with a nice little glow to it as well. And I've been using this for about a year or 2 years now, and I love it.
I bet you never even knew that there's a universe inside of you. Can I take your pain and make it go away? Would you let me be your killer?
Now I'm just going with my NARS Laguna bronzer, which I have to say has become one of my favorite products to give that very beautiful summery glow. It really adds something to the makeup look, and I am a fan. I'm a fan. So I'm going to be picking up the shade Mauve in the NYX Powder Blush, an oldie but a goodie. And then I am reaching for my Laura Gellar Cream Illuminating Stick in the shade Ballerina. This gives me a very nice, pretty, subtle highlight. But yeah, girl learned about highlight from Jaclyn Hill, so I know nothing about a subtle highlight. So I took the very same shade Ballerina, but in the pressed baked powder form, and I just popped it on top, and now I'm glowing and I'm looking. I love it. After I swept that down my nose and pressed it in, I moved on to my lips. I'm going to pick up the ColourPop BFF3 lip liner. I'm just going to line my lips and prep my lips for the lipstick. The lipstick that I've chosen is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick. It is in the shade Spicy, and as you guys will see in about a second, it is marvelous. The formula is amazing. This lipstick does not move. It lasts all day, and it feels super comfortable on your lips. And the shade, y'all, the shade, this is my summer shade. It is amazing. You need to buy it if you haven't. Like, wear this, especially the deeper skin tone. This thing is just going to change your life. It's amazing. Then I'm going to set my face with my Mario Badescu Rose Water Spray and then the Hangover RX Rhyming and Setting Duo. And that, my loves, is the completed look. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.